frozen yoghurt.
Oh, good segue.
Yeah, good start, isn't it? It's super popular, right? It seems to be. All the kids love it. Very popular in Australia, especially amongst tweens and teens. So the parents lining up at chains all over the country to self-serve dozens of flavours and toppings, and you add one extra thing and it costs you $10.
And now you've remortgaged the house. Look, some experts claim it is better for you than ice cream, but is froyo really the healthier choice? And to tell us more is Weekend Sunrise nutritionist Sarah Di Lorenzo. Good morning to you, Sarah. All right, let's start with those store-bought options.
Yeah, OK, so I want to point out some perspective with all of these because these need to be considered desserts. So 100 grams, which is a third of a cup, in Greek yoghurt is 3 grams of sugar. Any yoghurt 6 grams and above has added sugar. Now, I researched off all the websites of all these store-bought ones. They average 20 to 25 grams of sugar per 100 grams. Now,
so how much is that? Is that a teaspoon?
That's a third of a cup, is 100 grams, right?
What, and that would be in would it
that's
be
about a third of a cup, actually less than that. That's probably half a cup.
And there'd be a third of a cup of sugar in it?
No, there is 20 to 25 grams of sugar in a third of a cup of those yogurts.
OK, we might need a diagram.
Now, does that make sense?
A lot of sugar.
OK, so a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
So let's just say 5 times the amount of sugar that you would find in Greek yoghurt, you will find in the serves of that. Now, I want to point out that one I actually looked at, which is a serve with 3 toppings, 518 calories. It was 60 grams of sugar, which was the equivalent of 6 glazed donuts.
Okay.
When I looked at all the maths.
I feel like I'm watching A Beautiful Mind right now. I've lost all these numbers.
I thought I was going to explain that really
a lot of sugar.
Okay.
So what's the alternative?
Okay, the alternative, and I want to point out, because I was that parent that went down when a shop opened near us, and I went down and it was $60 for my 3 daughters, and I was like, right, that's it, we're going to make our own at home. I'm not doing that. They did go down 3 times in 1 week, and they're like, Mum, and I'm like, that's over $150. There's so many easy ways to do it. This is how you make it for $3 at home, and it's so simple, easy and delicious. Now, first of all, I have to start with saying the key is when you do make it, you need to put it in the fridge for an hour to 2 hours to set. Don't put it in overnight because it's going to come out like a brick, and we don't want that. And so
in the freezer?
In the freezer for 2 hours after you've made it.
Right.
But not overnight, because anything longer than that, it turns into ice, because I have made that mistake. So this is my chocolate froyo. It is absolutely amazing. Banana in there to thicken it a little bit. I've also got some vanilla bean. I've got some of my own protein powder in there. This has got like 30 grams of protein per serve.
Is that a cinnamon or something?
And then I've got a little bit of cinnamon as well. And then my next one here that I absolutely love is my berry one. So again, it's yogurt with the berries, and then I've got a little project for you guys to do with the berries. And I've also got, so what I'm going to do here, and I put some lemon in that. So you guys are going to pick your flavour of choice. And what we're going to show you is how you can change it with all of these different toppings. So these toppings you've got, look here, you've got things like berries, you've got my homemade nut butter, you've got nuts, you've got vitamins.
What's that? What's that?
That's my protein bar.
Oh, nice.
How much are you charging us?
Well, this works out to $3 a serve.
What
You've got
these?
mango, nuts, almonds, passion fruit, dried fruit, yogurt coated, chia seeds, oats, mint on top, kiwi with the skin on, freeze-dried strawberries. Look at that.
Going.
Look at that.
Okay.
Now,
beautiful.
Isn't that amazing and so easy to do? Great activity. Oh, you went chocolate.
Imagine
and you
all
went
these bowls you can clean up after the kids have gone through as well, Mom. This is great for you.
So it is going to take you 4 to 5 hours, but you're going to save money, right?
It's an activity everyone can do together. I used to do this with my 3 daughters. I'd be like, let's make up our own toppings. Let's make it up ourselves. And it's fun.
It's actually really yummy, Sarah.
It's delicious.
Yeah, love that.
Anyway.
Good stuff. Thank you.
You're welcome.